Hello, my friends, and welcome to Inspired Energies. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're new to the channel at Inspired Energies, we take the approach that we can live intentional lives in any circumstances. So welcome back to my subscribers. This channel is made for you to bring you into your most inspired week or month ahead. And if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. Love having you here. So I'm going to shuffle these cards. I'm going to pull some oracle cards, and then I have a special bonus deck today that I'm going to pull from the Knight-Waite Tarot, which I don't usually do tarot on this channel, but I'm introducing a little bit of tarot just to see what it's going to bring to us into the message. So that'll be fun. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the energies that might be going on and discuss the wisdom of how to gain inspiration from it. And that's going to carry us through the week or the month ahead. Basically to ride the wave of the energy and see what we can get out of it and see what we can be aware of so that what's coming up. So let's get started. Okay, the first card, awesome. It's called Flexible. All right. Now, it shows a woman doing a handstand, but also some sort of Cirque du Soleil. For folks who know that, it's like a circus back bend also. I have seen this, and I would love to be able to do that. So flexibility. February is going to be asking us to be flexible, or also know that the energies are flexible in February. So what does that mean if the energies are flexible in February? That could mean that, ask for what you want if you see something out there, because you just might get it. Sometimes in the past we thought maybe this isn't going to work for us. No, that couldn't happen. But we've got to cancel that type of thinking. And we've got to go right into, what do I really want to manifest in my life? What could possibly be out there that I could be flexible to that'll bring me to my highest joy? Now, if I could do some sort of circus act like this, I would actually be at my highest joy already. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what the guidebook has to say. So this is number 19. Let's see what the guidebook has to say about this flexibility. I'm sure it's going to tell us something about us being flexible. Let's see if it goes deeper than that. So the essential meaning, I'm going to hold the card up while I read this so you can look at the image. The essential meaning is teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. I love that. Okay, so we definitely want to be open, right? Because in order to move our lives forward, we have to be open to new ideas and new things, and in some cases be teachable. But the key here is not compromising on what's important. So got to have those boundaries, right? So the message further is, a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. I love that. Whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Okay, so common sense is important, but also an open mind. Yes. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too, right? So if you keep this idea of flexibility in mind, it's not just for us to be flexible, it's also to be on the lookout for other people being open to being flexible in our environment, and see if that's going to lead you toward your highest vision, right? Because we'd have a vision for ourselves and what we're going for, and you don't want to put limits on that vision either. Okay, so let me see. I shuffled this, but I'm going to shuffle them one more time. And we'll pick another card for the next card and see how it ties in. All right, so the next card is Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. So that's a great backup to say, like, hey, I'm flexible, but guess what? I know where I'm going. I know what I want. I know what my dreams are, and I know what my visions for my life are. So depending on what my vision for my life is, which I am thinking on my own, I will choose to be on the lookout for what's out there and also be open and flexible so that I can actually see what's out there and make sure that it's aligned with my vision and takes me to that next step of where I want to go. So let's read the oracle cards. See, the oracle deck. This is the Spirit of the Animal Oracle, and this is number 13. Let me see here. Jumping around. All right. So the oracle message is, when cat spirit meows, I love that. I love kitties. She's calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to give, willing to be flexible, willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror all this back to you in kind. So that's a part of like us being flexible, being open, and the world will mirror that back to us, right? With flexibility, being open to, what it is that we're trying to co-create in the world. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for you. Cat spirit rejoices. She is here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. So I take this as, the kitties know what they want. And we could take a lot of lessons from the kitties because they are the Zen masters, and we also tend to be like their human slaves, right? Here we are as human beings, mesmerized by these little creatures that we tend to and feed and groom and provide environments for. And they just live their joy, don't they? They just live their joy. So we can actually take a lot of lessons from the great kitties in this particular situation. And so I love that. So claim your independence, yet be flexible, all right? So we're not too rigid. We're going to be that tree that can, sway in the wind and handle whatever is coming our way with grace and still be standing, okay? Lovely message for February so far. All right. So let me see, shuffle a little bit more. And we'll see what this manifestation card brings us. All right, so this message for the manifestation card is, I am more than enough. All right, so when we see something like this is something that almost every human being has to grapple with at some point in their life, is that we're often running towards achievement so that we can prove that we are good enough to other people. And this is something that we all need to learn to let go of. All right, because just by mere existing and being born into this beautiful world, this beautiful planet, which is beautiful, all the nature and the resources that it brings to us, you are more than enough just from being here. So when you get to this place, you can use these positive affirmations like in the mirror. Say this to yourself in the mirror, and if you have that feeling where it's tough to say that to yourself in the mirror, then you've got some work to do here. All right, because you are more than enough just by being here, and you can lose the running around of trying to prove yourself to other people. All right, because you want to actually envision what you want for your life, and then go into the world, be flexible with other people and yourself, right? But keep that independent spirit of yours, because you don't have anything to prove. Kitties, good example again, kitties don't have anything to prove. They know their worth, and because of that, they turn us into human slaves, right? So like, take a lesson from the kitties here, that you are more than enough as a human being. You're an incredible creature on this planet, and you have such powerful abilities to visualize and manifest whatever it is that you desire. All right, just needs some practice. All right, so last deck, quick shuffle. Actually, it's not the last deck, second to last deck. We can do a bunch of decks, but we're just gonna see what feels right to us. All right, so last deck we got, okay, that one was the second one. All right. I am aligned. Okay. Being aligned is key. Being aligned is key because really what you need to be doing instead of running around, trying to prove yourself to other people with all your achievements is to just get into alignment with what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. Figure out what you are trying to create for yourself and get into alignment. The alignment piece is actually somewhat of a challenging thing, right? Because it has a lot to do with how we think about ourselves and our thoughts. So getting into alignment is a lot about keeping those positive thoughts and keeping focused on the goal. So what I'm going to read, this is number 22. I'm going to read the card. It says, you are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. So I love that, right? That goes into exactly what we've been talking about in these cards, which is, know what your vision is, yet be flexible. When you go out there, we don't want to be so hard on a goal where it's like only this and only that, and I'm not going to be open to anything else. Okay, so you got to be flexible when you get out there, but you got to keep your independence from other people, which means you are enough. You're not running around and trying to prove yourself to other people. To be honest, other people are not thinking about you. They are thinking about themselves. So we often think, oh my gosh, everybody's like thinking about us and I have to, prove myself and this, that, and the other. Actually, once you just get in alignment with your goals, it's just going to show up. And you can just take the next step. It's going to be so much easier for you. Okay. So that's an awesome message for this February. I love it. And I'm ready. How about you? Are you ready? Are you ready to get into alignment for your goal, for your vision for your life? And think big. Think big about what you want. Don't limit yourself. Other people are going to limit you. Do not limit yourself, okay? Just stay, like the cards say, though, just stay flexible. Have the right goals. Make sure that you're... okay. This is the tarot card that we got, which is the Empress. And the Empress, if anybody knows the tarot, is the mother energy. It is the energy of creativity. It is the energy of birthing of new ideas. And it's also the energy of great abundance and wealth. So the fact that we drew this Empress cards is just more, I guess, back up to say, keep focusing on your vision for yourself, and the universe is saying you have Empress quality, and you'll be able to basically inhabit the Empress quality while you go through life, and these things are going to manifest for you, and the universe is supporting you. So let's take a look at the Knight-Waite Tarot Guidebook. Okay. So sensual, abundant, creative, and nurturing. Nourish your god or goddess heart. Sway to the rhythm of your sensuality. Your divine spirit sparkles now. A light with opportunity and attraction. Creativity and abundance flourish, knowing that fruitful fortunes draw near. So the Empress urges us to examine, embrace, ground, and live our creative center. They rule by divine, open-hearted sensuality, magnetism, nurturing power, and attraction, all effortlessly. Nothing is forced. Isn't that what we've been talking about this whole reading? Nothing is forced. We're flexible, right? The Empress attracts simply by tapping into her creative potential, pregnant with possibilities, relaxed and giving birth to ideas, energies, babies, and wild things. She's open, warm-hearted, and confident, secure in the knowledge that knowledge that what they needs comes to her effortlessly via the natural order of things. Sorry about my reading. Not so great there. But anyway, regardless, the Empress is reminding you that you are the creator and that what is meant for you flows rather than needs to be forced. Okay, so this goes along with the whole reading for the month of February, and to be honest, for the rest of your life. We don't have to just be doing this in the month of February, but the energies are really supporting you in going forth with your manifestation and your creative visualization in the month of February. This is the lesson that we really need to take, is that this is where we're going, okay? And you just need to get into alignment and then say, yes, as things show up that are towards your highest vision or something better. Okay? So I hope that this reading resonated with you. It certainly did with me. I'm very excited about these cards that came up, because sometimes they can be challenging. Sometimes the cards can be challenging, and that's also good because the Oracle has a lot of great lessons. So if you liked this reading, and I would love it if you could hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely free. And I do 1 or 2 or 3 readings a month, depending on my availability. And there's always a different message that comes through, no matter what, no matter how many readings that I do. And so I hope you really enjoyed this, and have a wonderful, wonderful month, week, day, next minute, next 5 minutes, next hour. Okay? Namaste.